We are at the tail end of our tutorial. We are going to be doing two things. One, saving our work and exporting our sound file. But before we export our sound file, let's shift things around first. I'm going to first unmute this button. Okay, right now your sound file on the top should turn blue because we're going to mix the top soundtrack and the bottom soundtrack, and we're going to check it out to see if they sound pretty good together. Alright, and the next thing is I'm going to shift this sound bite on the bottom to the beginning so that it matches the track in the beginning. And there's this part in the beginning of my bottom soundtrack that I don't like. It's all sound, not sound, but silence. I'm going to delete that so that my talking comes right away. Alright, so I'm going to adjust it right there. Now the top sound file, I don't need this whole music. I want a portion of that. So I'm going to select my selection tool first, and I'm going to select about 10 seconds in and highlight the rest of it because I'm going to delete the rest of it. It's a pretty long sound file, so let's zoom out. And we try that one again. About here, and highlight that and press delete. That's the beauty behind zooming out and zooming in. And I'm going to zoom in and then select the rest of it right here. Okay, put some effects on this just before I edit it. I'm going to highlight that, and there's an effect that says fade out, or fade out right here, and it fades the sound out so it makes it loud and quiet. I'm going to go to my envelope tool, and I'm going to re-envelope this back so that everything is sort of loud. There you go, everything's back to normal. And let's preview our sounds to see. This is an example of how to record. So what we don't hear too much is my voice. And so before you export anything, let's edit your voice so that we can hear or lower down the music, which I'm going to do. So again, I am going to select, use my selection tool, highlight the whole sound, go to my amplification effect, and I'm going to lower it down to about 3 decibels. I see 2 decibels, and I'm reading that right here. Okay, so press OK and made it louder. Oops, amplification, and I'm going to lower it down. New peak amplitude. Let's make the new peak amplitude right there, and it lowers it down. Test it out.
This is my sound bite. This is an example of how to record.
It's still loud, but you get the picture. Edit it until you're able to hear your voice, and if you have sound in the background, make sure that the sound doesn't overpower your voice. Now let's save our work. File, save project as. It's good to save your project as you go along, not at the end. And now I have my project saved. I'm going to call it Audacity Practice. Press save. And now I'm going to export my file. File, export. And I'm going to export as a WAV file. And I'm going to save it within my Audacity Practice folder, in my Steam folder. So let's go there. Quest 2 and Audacity Practice, and let's call this Audacity Practice and press save. Your tracks will be mixed down and exported as one stereo file. Yes, you want it to be one stereo file. And the word stereo means we have two tracks, a left track and a right track. Press OK. Okay, add the information if you need to, and press OK again. And after that, it has exported into your Steam folder. Now let's go to your Steam folder and check to see if that has worked. Go to my Quest 2, Audacity Practice, and my Audacity Practice files here. If I double click on that,
This is my soundbite. This is an example of how to record your voice using your mic.
and that, my friend, is how you use Audacity.